Alright, just wanted to show you real quick here the actual tap that I'm using. It is a 5/16 with 18 threads per inch, so that is a coarse thread. And you can see on here that DR, that stands for drill 17/64. So that's what I've done, and we'll start tapping out this hub. Okay, here you can see I got the hub chucked up in the vise here. And a couple things, you're going to need some kind of lubricant. Now they do make specific fluid for tapping holes or cutting threads. You know, if you were cutting threads on a piece of pipe for plumbing or something like that. But I don't have any of that, and some WD-40 does work. It's not as good, but it works. You do need some kind of an oil lubricant when you're tapping holes. Alright, so we're going to get started here. I'll come in here and start with, put a little bit of lube in the hole, come up in here, put a little bit of lube on my tap, set that aside, start tapping. The start is the most important part of this, to get it straight as you can. And I'm wobbling a little bit, but they always start to figure themselves out. But starting the hole is really about the most important thing. I apologize, I know my hand is blocking most of this. I'll pan out just a little bit. Alright, it's kind of starting. Put a little bit more lube in there. Closer. All right, there we go. Got it started. Come in here, put a little more lube. All right, so let's just start going in on this a little bit. Spinning the thing a little bit, and once you turn in a few turns, let me snug down the vise a little bit. You want to back it up just a little bit, clear out some of those shavings. Put a little lube in there. You're going to back up just a few turns, and then go back at it. Cut a few more threads, then back up. Cut a few threads, and then back up. The smaller the tap, the easier they are to break, so just be careful and don't throw the whole gorilla torque on there, because you kind of don't need it. Alright, here we have our hub. Got it all tapped out in there. As you can see, I got all 3 holes tapped, and so I got a 5/16 coarse thread bolt. Let's just give it a whirl. Alright, goes in great. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to tap the entire length, the entire width of this hub. My tap was just not long enough to go all the way in. So, but it was 1.5 inches. 1.5 inch long tap, at least the part that cuts the thread. So that's plenty. I would have liked it to go all the way through, but 1.5 inches is all I got, so that is more than enough for this. So now that we got this done, I got this piece of 1/4 inch plate, and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna make the outer bracket that's gonna hold the two together, hold the hub and the sprocket. There'll be a bracket that bolts to the hub and bolts to the sprocket. So that's what I got to do next. Come in here and cut this plate. I don't have enough 1/8 inch. If I had an 1/8 inch, I'd use that, but I don't have enough. Or I'll go look again, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough 1/8 inch, so I'm gonna have to use 1/4 inch, and that's 1/4 inch is more than enough for this little bracket. So anyway, I'll get started cutting on that.